the American Public Human Service Association's DAPM model, and DAPM stands for the things that are actually in the blue there, so the define, assess, plan, implement, and monitor, and we use this as our core model for enhancing change, continuous quality improvement with all of the work that we do. So I'll get a chance to speak to some of the detailed products, but we're really walking folks through, regardless of if they're on a committee or they're doing statewide work or county-specific or regional work, a process by which they're looking at their desired future state. Where do they want to go? And then going through an assessment of where they're at, what's actually working, what the strengths are, what the gaps are, what the root causes are to the gaps that they actually have, and then getting them to a continuous improvement plan to then help them with their implementation and then develop an ongoing monitoring beyond just we have an action plan and we can go through and say that we did it, but is it really making an impact? Are we achieving what we set out to achieve? So we are using this DAPM model to do the work that we do to add structure and forming to that organizational change and continuous improvement cycle. And I could speak to that for a couple of days, too. And American Public Human Service Association is a wonderful resource for that. The next slide, then, just gives me a couple minutes to give some examples of the work that we're doing in Pennsylvania towards the organizational change, because it sounds good, there's some models going on, but what are they really doing? What is it beyond the training that this partnership is able to provide to different groups and trainings? So I wanted just to highlight some of those to see if people can place it better when they have the examples. So statewide, we have a lot of committees, and some of those committees go on for a long period of time. Some of them, like after we had the Child and Family Service Review, we had the Program Improvement Plan committees, and some of them have continued, some of them have broken off, but there is a lot of statewide work happening towards this changing the practice in Pennsylvania to be better for the child welfare professionals as well as for the children and families. And so when I think about it, all of the committees that are happening, a lot of the committees that are happening across the state for the practice improvement efforts, we have Child Welfare Resource Center staff represented, there are OCYF staff represented, there are other